Hi, I want us to discuss how to convert a quiz in MS Word so that it is uploadable to a Moodle quiz or the Moodle question bank. Now, especially when you have a Word document which has got tables like this one, and equations and matrices, you will have problems uploading the document in Moodle. And saving it as a plain text, you lose the equations and you also lose the tables. So the way out is to have this Moodle quiz in your MS Word document. If you want to add this, you need to add this to your add-ins. And if you want to do that, you can go to the internet and you just search for Moodle Word, and you select the Moodle to Word, this one, the first one. You search, it is called Moodle to Word. Click on that, and here are the two files you are supposed to add, these two. And then if you click on this, it will explain to you the instructions on how to install the add-in to your Word document. Actually, if you scroll down, you will see a video clip here that will assist you. Okay, so now back to our document. We want to see how now this quiz that is written in MS Word, how we can convert it to a Moodle compatible document. And what we will do, first of all, you go to Moodle quiz and you open a file. Notice when you're opening the file, you use the new question file, and then we give it a name. I want to call it econometrics STA3201. I save. I have a similar file, but I want to replace it. So this is the document that you have, and remember to get this. You used this new question file. Now, when you do this, each question you have in your document will need a table. So in the document that we have here, we have 7 questions. So I will add 7 tables. So that is the first table. To add the second table, I click on that. I get the second table. And I get the third one. And you can continue on and on until the 7th one. So now we have the 7 tables. Here they are. We don't want to penalize students for getting an incorrect answer. So we want to remove this 33. And we can do that by just Control F. If you press Control F and then you click here Replace and you type 33.3 and you can say replace all. Say yes, just replace all of them. So 7 of them have been replaced because we have got 7 questions, and here we are. So now we can close this. So now we want to copy and paste the questions here. We will also be removing the A, not because I don't need it myself, so I will remove it. So I will do that as I continue. So now I copy the questions, and to copy the questions here, you will have to come back to the document that has got your questions. This is the document. But back to this, to the Moodle to Word document, this one here, go to Home and open the clipboard, because copying and pasting one at a time, question at a time, will take you a lot of time. So using the clipboard will help you. So let's go now to here. So we copy question 1 but we will not, you start with the multiple choice because of the way clipboard arranges things. So you start with the choices and then you go to the question. When you go to clipboard, the question will be the one appearing first. So we copy that and then we copy the question, and then you go to the next question, copy the choice, copy the question, and you repeat that until the 7th question. So now we have copied all the questions. So if we go to our document here, Moodle to Word, you will see the questions here on the clipboard. This is the last question and the choices, question 6. So we start from the bottom, inserting the questions, because on the clipboard they are in the reverse order. So we start with question 7. We copy here the question first, and then copy the choices. Repeat the same for question 6. Copy the question. Can edit the question, and then you copy the choices, highlight the 4 of them, then you just copy them, and then you can repeat that one. Let's go to question 5, and question 5 is this one. You can edit that a bit so that the questions look neat, and we can separate that a bit so that it is visible. Then we can repeat that for all the other questions. So now we have copied all the questions, and you can see all of them, they are here. We have copied all of them. The choices are highlighted just to make sure they are matching. And now you may clear your clipboard and can clear this, and then we close that. And now the next thing that we do is to ensure that the answers are matching 100, because Moodle will know the correct answer by looking at 100. And then we can eliminate the rows that we are not using here. So I eliminate this by deleting them. It's not a must you delete, but for me I delete them to save my space. The same thing here. If you've got quite a big document, you may want to leave them because it will take you a bit of time deleting that, and it doesn't add so much value. So we can go to up to the last question, deleting those. So now I've removed everything that I don't want, and you can see my tables. So now I want to check that the answers highlighted match to 100, and this one is not, so I'll have to put 100 here and remove this one there. And I got the next one, do the same thing. But just hold on, did I forget here? Yeah, I had forgotten to paste the choices, so I've pasted, and you can see the correct answer is B, not A. So by default, Moodle to Word selects A, so you can change that. But if you know that it always selects A, you can always make sure that your correct answer is A. And because when you select the shuffle, see this one here, when it says shuffle the answers after you finish, they can shuffle them so that you don't have the first answer. being A throughout. Again, even when you upload on Moodle, they will be shuffled. So, and we can go on and on until we get to the last question. Okay, we are done making sure that we have the correct choices in the right places. Now, make sure you remove the highlight. If you had some people bold the answer, please and remove the bold, because it will be captured when you upload the question on Moodle, and all you will be doing is giving the students the correct answer. So we can remove the highlights of the correct answer. And now we have our document and we can save. Okay, now we have edited our document. This is the way it is. It is ready for upload, but these equations, they will have to be imported as images. So we will have to change them to images. So normally what I will do is I take the equations and go to and use MS PowerPoint, and here I convert them. So I had already converted the equation. This is equation 1 for the first. Maybe I need to size it up a bit, and so that it is compliant. I can do that, or I can do that on Word. Okay, so now these ones, I save this one. When I come here, this is an equation. I save it as picture, then I give it a name. Like this one, I've called it equation 1, and the same thing with the second equation, which is in another. And the matrix also has to be saved as an image. And so after we do that, you can come and paste that here, like in question 2. You go to insert and you go to pictures and insert your equation 1. It might be a bit large. When it is that large, you just size it down a bit. So you can crop it. So this is how it looks after editing. That is after cropping, and then you make sure you select the way it is going to be wrapped so that the text is above and below. Then we can go down, and also there is another equation here. Yeah, this will not be recognized. So it will be recognized, but it will not be well displayed when you import. So again, we insert, and we will insert an equation here, equation 2, quite big, so you have to edit it, can crop it. So here is our equation. So now it's okay, and we will repeat the same for the matrix. So now here is our document. It is ready for upload, and we can check on Moodle whether it can work. So we come here to the import, and we import document as Word 210 tables. I select the quiz category that I want, and then I select the file, remove this so that doesn't create another category, and I say import, and bingo, our questions are here. There you are. So you may want to view question number 7, which was a matrix, and you can see your matrix over there. It's a bit large, but no problem. And you can view the others. Okay, that was question 6, and this is question 4. So you can view the others if you want. After you have done the review, please don't forget to delete the questions, delete them. Yeah, so that's it. That's how you import.